Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for, this is your burning questions. If you're coming to this video and you have no clue what I'm talking about, I had people leave their burning questions below this video, or the last video, I should say, and we are going to be answering some of these questions. I have a list of them here, and we are going to be answering them as a collective. Most of these questions will probably apply to a lot of you, so definitely watch this video all the way through. I'm going to try to put timestamps down below for these questions, so that might take me a minute after this video goes live. But there should be timestamps below this video after it goes live, and I'm going to try to put the question with the timestamp is what I'm trying to spit out here. So if you want to see a specific question, definitely check out the list of questions down below. We're going to try it. If you have more burning questions, put those below this video after this video is live as well. I will be happy to answer more questions. I think I'm going to do this more. Some of these questions I'm probably going to do separate videos on as well. So we might do like more in-depth collective readings on some of these questions. They are good questions. So that's why we'll do that. But thank you again, everybody, for being here. Vicky, hello. Tracy, hello. Susie, hello. Dad, hello. What's good, Tarot? Hello. Patricia, good evening. Mitch, hello. Mitch, what was your question? Because I don't remember seeing it. It's possible I missed it as well. Also, Ash, if you are here, let me know. Ash, I'm not sure if I answered your question last night or not. I can't remember. I don't know. So let me know, Ash. Sandy Rose, hello. But we're going to get started here in just a few minutes, people. And until then, I'm going to answer some questions. So, Janet, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does my ex feel guilty about lying that he is married? I would say no with this card. 4 Pentacles, no, is what I would say to you, because 4 Wands, married, and the 4 Pentacles holding on to something too tightly here. And Justice. Justice says you will probably get karma. There will be karma in this situation, obviously. I mean, me personally, I think if you do something bad to other people, something is probably going to happen to you. So I feel like there is going to be karma here with those cards. Yeah, 2 Pentacles, Juggler. So he probably doesn't feel bad at all, honestly. I feel like this is just saying no, is what I would say to you there. And you also say, will he return money? Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, the Fool. I would say I would be a little bit more aggressive in getting the money back, but I would say yes, actually, with these cards. Queen of Pentacles is a card of resources, not really a card of getting money back, but it kind of could be. And the Moon is a card of fears, needing to operate through fears. So that's what I'd say there. And the Fool is about needing to take a leap of faith. So I feel like the Fool is saying you should be a little bit more pushy there, Janet. But I would actually say yes with those cards. But does he feel guilty? No, is what I'd say about that. Jugglers are jugglers, right? With that 2 of Pentacles. So that's what I'm going to say there. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And Virgo Love, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what can I expect this weekend? 2 Wands. Knight of Cups, could be love. I feel like this came up for you the other night. So could be a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. 2 Wands would say you would have to take the lead. So it kind of says get out there, meet new people, things like that. But Knight of Cups could be love. It could also be you just moving towards some sort of wish, dream, goal, something that you desire. So I like that a lot. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what does T feel about our meeting today? 9 of Swords in his head. 7 of Pentacles. This could represent progress. If there was no progress in some sort of situation here, Susie, in the recent past, the 7 of Pentacles, this combination here, going from the 9 of Swords to the 7 of Pentacles, to me, would either represent progress or, forward movement. So I feel like they feel some sort of forward movement there. 7 of Pentacles is good. So I like that. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How will this weekend go for love? Page of Cups, I mean. Could be love. Yeah, Page of Swords. This could be multiple love options. Could also be online dating with that Page of Swords. But Page of Cups could be a love offer, an admirer. Could be you just going out, having a good time. So I like it. I feel like that looks pretty good for you. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, felt my mother watching me today. Am I crazy? I would say no. Yeah, I would say no. Both these cards would say yes, but no, I would say no. 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out. I mean, it could just be you feeling your mother watching you. And the Tower, some sort of surprise. So, but I would say no, is what I'd say there. I did not answer Ash last night. Sorry, Ash. Thank you for the super chat. Ash, you say I've been... Oh, I did. I knew I missed you, Ash. I knew it. You say, I've been doing some light flirting with Mr. Tech at the school. What is he thinking? 8 of Swords, stuck. 3 of Cups, dating. So willing to date. 10 of Wands, releasing a burden. So I feel like, well, he could be dating currently with this Three of Cups or seeing other people, but Ten of Wands is like wanting to get out of that situation. Yeah, it looks like maybe he just got out of a relationship or something. Yeah, you right here, lovers. Yeah, this could be good for you, Ash. I would go for it, is what I'd say to you. Or more flirting, for sure, in this situation. High Priestess is like no action, but it is still a card of potential. So if he just got out of something or something, yeah, I would put more work into this, is what I'd say to you. That could turn into something for sure. Monice, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What can I expect this weekend? Six of Pentacles, death, some sort of transformation or change. But this could be just like where you put your energy with that Six of Pentacles, Monice. The Six of Pentacles to me is like you deciding that you want more energy back from just any situation that you're dealing with in your life at all. So it could say that, like, you know, if you are dealing with people that aren't giving you back energy, you could be deciding to like move away from those people, or you could be deciding that you just want a better return on your energy. Yeah, Page of Wands could be a lot of fun. This is a card that says focus on having fun this week, and you will have a good time. So I like that. All right, Pisces living her best life. Thank you for the super chat. You say anything good coming in next week. You have the Hermit, the Two of Cups. Could be a Virgo in love. That wouldn't surprise me, right? Let go of your fears here, but this could definitely be love. The Hermit says get out there. King of Pentacles definitely could be an Earth sign or a Virgo, somebody with a Virgo in their chart here. So I feel like there could be someone like that coming in for love. Now this could also be you just like being happy at work. I always say whenever I get the King of Pentacles, when people ask me like how their week is going to be, to me King of Pentacles just says like straightforward work week. So I feel like it could be a very straightforward week for you. A. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, why haven't I received updates for office management position? Chariot, Temperance. I would be patient. Chariot does say like take control. Like I've been saying to you all year, A. Ortiz, I feel like you have to like follow up more with these places, but the Temperance card is just saying patient, so it could just be a timing issue. You say, will I receive any emails soon? I would say yes. Literally messages on the Ace of Cups. So yes is what I would say there. And you say, still in the running, and could this be the job still? I would say yes. King of Cups could be an offer coming in for you. So, yes. Patricia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Patricia, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Tracy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how will the situation with the Virgo shake out? Advice. Well, I feel like it's like this could be a break type situation. So I don't know if you're on a break from this person or whatever, but Four Swords to me can represent a break. The Magician says it's up to you how it turns out, right? The Magician says you can have whatever you want. It's a card of manifestation. It just says you could manifest whatever you want in this situation. Hierophant. Hierophant is like needing to see things from another person's point of view, kind of. It's a card of like established beliefs. My problem with the Hierophant in relationships is, well, number one, it's a good card. It can represent marriage, but if this is a love situation. But my other problem with this card is it can represent like two people who are together who have just different belief systems, and it's like if you can't find a middle ground, then you know that could cause like a lot of problems here, is what I would say. Yeah, you have the King of Wands though. King of Wands, a lot of passion still in this situation, so I feel like there could be like improvements here. But I feel like with that Hierophant, for whatever reason, I feel like it's about seeing things from kind of like a different point of view. So that's what I'd say to you. Susie, thank you. Really appreciate the super chat. You say, will he reach out? If not, why? If not, why? I would say, but this would be a card of messages, so this would say yes. If he doesn't, Seven of Wands, two withdrawn, two closed off. Seven of Wands just is like a generally defensive card. So, but I would say yes because of that Page of Pentacles. You say, will I make money? Susie, again, thank you. You say, will I make money over this weekend? I would say yes. Four of Cups is another card of manifestation. It says, if you want to, then you will. So, you know, that's what I'd say there. And Nine of Pentacles is a card of, like, financial independence. So, yes, is what I'd say. So, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. As always. Gandalf. We have Gandalf in the house. Hello. Thank you for being here. You say, will I be able to fix things with my crush? Yes, actually, is what I'd say to you here. Yes. Judgment, Rebirth. Ace of Swords is like about being straightforward and honest, but Judgment is literally like a rebirth of a relationship. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, maybe my mother saw my Five of Pentacles in Tower, and that could be it, by the way, JC. Yes, Six of Wands, success. So, and news, and literally messages as well. So that could be the case, offering you like support or something like that, telling you to be more go with the flow with the, or more spontaneous with the Knight of Wands here. But I would say yes. So I feel like you are right. Welcome everybody that's jumping in here, by the way. We are doing a Your Burning Questions reading. This is going to be a collection of different questions that you all left last night, and we are going to be reading these as a collective, these questions. So they may apply to you, they may not. We're just going to try this. It's a new fun thing. Why not try it, right? And let's see what advice comes up. But if you have more questions, more burning questions that you feel like could apply to the collective, make sure to drop those down below this video after it goes live. Because if you drop them in right now, I'm not going to see them. Just not going to happen. All right. Sandy, it is not the doorbell. It is the stupid notifications on this computer. And if I could figure out how to turn them off, then I would, Sandy, but I can't figure it out. So maybe you do need to fly out here and fix it for me. That would be great. Megan, hello. Thank you for being here. Efren, hello. Nirvani, hello. Jackie, hello. Sal, good evening. And Midnight Moon, hello. Thank you for being here. Like I said, we're going to get started here in like three-ish minutes, somewhere around there. And I have no clue how long this reading is going to be, but we will see. Also, I will have timestamps, I think, for all the questions. It's probably going to take me like a good 20 minutes or so to type it all up, because I have to type all these questions in. But I will have timestamps, I think, at the end of the, or at some point tonight, I think. So this is just an experiment, everybody. Michelle, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Jacqueline, hello. And yeah, uber popular. Yes, I agree. Oh, the notifications, Jacqueline. Yes. Well, they're not really popular notifications. It's just Reddit. That's what the notifications are. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love cards for next week. Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands could be a fire sign, and the Lovers, love. So I feel like you need to get out there, Cynthia. Queen of Pentacles is saying, like, don't be so suspicious, is what I'd say to you, like, of love coming in. Could be I feel like it's always someone older than you, right? So with you always get kings in your readings, which could be someone older than you. Not always true, but I do feel that for you. Like, I don't know, like, it might not be, like, that much older. It might be, like, a year older or something like that. But it could be a fire sign. Perfect match for you. So, yeah, definitely love. Could be coming in for you. But I would get out there. Like I said, yeah, Queen of Pentacles says, like, have more fun as well. Audi Girl, thank you for the super chat. You say, interviewed at Charter College, admin rep, will I get the job? I would say no. I don't like this Five of Cups. Five of Cups is like regret, sadness. I feel like there's something coming in for you, though. You have the King of Cups, which is an offer, and the Sun card. The only thing that I would say to you is that, I mean, this could be a yes, because you have the Sun, the best card in the deck, Audi Girl. The only thing I would say is if you have tried to get like a similar job and you got turned down in the past, this could just represent the past, and this could be an offer from this position. So this kind of like changes my mind about things. Yeah, or this job is going to come back around. I would say, looking at this reading, if they say no, if you don't get the job, I would keep following up with this type of energy. I always tell a story about my brother. My brother worked somewhere where he wanted to work for a long time, and I made him keep following up with this position, and just because he kept following up, he eventually got the position that he was originally turned down for. So, I keep telling people, like, this year, Saturn and Capricorn, if we want something, if we keep following up, we will get it. So I would say keep following up if you don't get it. But I don't know, that looks pretty good still. So that's what I'd say to you. All right, everybody. We are going to get started right now, and thank you for all the super chats. I will answer the rest of the super chats at the end of the reading. Love Reflections, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Oh, Patricia. Patricia, thank you for the super chat. Sorry I missed it. You say, do you have any advice for work tomorrow and Sunday? Patricia, you have the King of Cups here, and you also have the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork is what I would say to you. Patricia, both these cards to me represent, well, this card represents teamwork. It's also a card that says focus on like the quality of the work that you're doing. King of Cups says keep your emotions in check. King of Cups wants us to stay positive. Obviously, if we go, it's like the tides of the ocean. So if we go negative, then things are going to go out. If we stay positive, things are going to come in. So that's what I'd say there. But thank you, everybody, again. We are going to get started right now. And so if you don't know what the heck I'm doing tonight I'm answering your burning questions. Last night I had everybody leave questions on the video that they felt could apply to the collective. So these are all different collective type questions. So thank you to everybody who left a question. If I don't answer your question, it doesn't mean that I didn't like it. It just means that couldn't fit them all into this video. And I'm probably going to do this again. So I have a whole list here, and we're probably going to do this again, and I will answer more of the questions. Like I said at the beginning, if you have any more questions that you think could apply to the collective or anything you'd like to see a collective on, definitely put those below this video. But the first question was, thank you to Sandy Rose. And Sandy Rose says, her collective question was basically like, are you onto something, or are you onto something like big in your life if you're working on like a project or anything else that you could be working on? If you are working on something, are you on to something big or burning, she said. So let's see what is going on for everybody. Yeah, I would say, to answer the question, I would say yes to Sandy Rose's question. So if you are here in the collective, and if you are working on like a project or a business project, or if you feel like you're onto something new in your life, then again, are you onto something big? The answer would be yes. You have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this could be like some sort of offer coming in for a lot of you. And so again, if you're like thinking about starting a new job or new business, this could be an offer for one of those things, and it could lead to a lot of success. This could also represent an offer of help, is what's popping to my head. So I'd say if you're watching this question right now and you are like starting a business, or if you're starting a new job, or if you're starting anything new, like a new project, this could definitely represent help or people helping you in some way. So I feel like some of you kind of like need to focus on like asking for help. This comes up a lot, came up in a lot in the weekly readings I did for next week as well, which is the week of the 11th, and teamwork and things like that came up a lot. So I feel like working on people with people would be a good idea. Next, you have the Seven of Cups and the Lovers. So yes, a perfect match. This just says stay focused. I've been saying this to Pisces, Capricorn, a bunch of other signs as well. So this just says if you are working on something, do not run away from it. Agree to see it through to the end. So if you are working on a project, a business project, a YouTube channel, if you're working on a relationship, this says make sure to really give it everything you got and don't allow things to distract you. Seven of Cups is like too many excess distractions, too many things distracting us from our end goal. But the Lover says whatever it is that we're working on, or if we're hoping for like a big break in our life, which is kind of Sandy's question here, then I would say that the Lovers just says don't get distracted, stay focused, and there will be some sort of break coming in. I feel like for most of you here that could be watching this question, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles. So yes, I feel like a lot of you are on to bigger and better things, big things in your life in general. You have the Wheel of Fortune, a total turnaround, a lot of luck coming in for you as well. And the King of Pentacles, something permanent. This comes up for me almost every single night for a bunch of different people, right? That I feel like there are a lot of permanent changes for people. I feel like that there are also like a lot of just permanent things coming in for people in general at this time. So I'd say if you're working on anything like a business project, like I said, personal project, a relationship, anything big, I feel like it is going to be big, and I feel like it's going to be very lucky and part of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. And the King of Pentacles says that it will probably be permanent as well. So I feel like there could be a lot of like permanent things coming in for a lot of you people. So to answer Sandy's question, again, yes, for everyone here in the collective that is watching this, I feel like you're all onto some big projects and big things, of course. Next, for the collective, we have why are X's coming in so strong? A bunch of people asked this question, actually, but Nirvani was the first person, so thank you, Nirvani. She asked, why are X's coming on so strong at this time? So if you are here in the collective, why is your X coming on so strong right now? It's because you're sexy. That's why. Literally, that's what the cards are saying. So let's see here. And all right, first, for why is your ex coming on so strong, you have the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. King of Swords could just say that your exes are not open up to, or they're not open to other opportunities. So it could just represent them not kind of being too lazy with this Page of Pentacles, not opening up to other opportunities. So I mean, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, you know, your exes, like when I've done ex readings in the past, they always get cards that basically say your ex probably can't even tie their shoes in the morning. So, you know, again, does this really surprise me? No. I feel like for a lot of you, your ex could just be lazy and having a hard time finding love. For others, you know, this could just represent a certain comfort. The King of Swords is a card of like wisdom, but you know, it kind of sounds weird. But like if you've been with someone for a long time and they leave you, it's like there is a certain level of comfort there because you were together for so long. But it's also like they know you, if that makes sense. So it's like a certain laziness of not wanting to go learn someone else. So that's what I feel for you. For a lot of you on your exes, it's like they don't want to go learn someone else, so they're just lazy. Next, you have the Queen of Wands and Three of Cups. Again, I feel like you're very sexy at this time. So again, why, if you are watching this and your ex is coming on strong, if they're trying to come back into your life, I feel like they just find you drop dead gorgeous, very attractive with this card. Three of Cups could also say that for some of you, it definitely could be like a third party thing. It could be one of those things where they just want to date a bunch of people at the same time. So some of you could be dealing with someone like that. For others, I feel like this has to do with power as well as what's popping into my head. So if your ex is coming on strong at this time, I feel like it has to do with like, it's like they want to know that they have the power to like not control you, but get you back. So I feel like it's just kind of like a power trip thing here as well with these two cards. So that could definitely be the case for some of you. And finally, you have the Five of Wands here and the Ace of Swords. For some of you, I do feel like an ex could be coming back to apologize. In like the past 2 weeks, I would say there have been a lot of like apology type things coming up in the weekly readings, not so much the daily readings, which is weird, but definitely the weekly readings. So I feel like for that, a lot of you, it could just be an apology, but it's like they could be mentally conflicted in the situation. My problem with this combination is that it's like so half-assed, it's not even funny. So I mean, this to me is like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And it's like somebody who like should be coming back to apologize, and it's like they kind of want to come back to apologize, but they're not, or they're like coming in and they're like, you know, asking you a question about something that doesn't even matter, or telling you a story about, you know, their great aunt who just fell and broke her hip or something like that. And it's like that's probably not really why they're trying to contact you. It's like they want to apologize, but they're not. To me, it's like we're adults. If you want to apologize, apologize, right? So I feel like some of you could be feeling that with these two cards. But that's what I'd say there. So thank you, everybody, again, in the collective. The next question was from Jacqueline. Jacqueline, thank you. You say her question was, what secret are we hiding about ourselves? So again, this is going to be a collective reading for what secrets are you potentially hiding about yourself. Please note, this is just for fun, everybody, so don't take this personally. Again, Jacqueline said that I think she said something like I probably wouldn't answer this one, but I actually liked it, so I'm going to answer. Actually, a lot of people liked it, so we're going to answer it. But what secret are you hiding about yourself? You all have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands. For some of you, I feel like it could just be your goals, wishes, dreams, things like that, which I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But some of you this could be saying that some of you could be hiding the fact that you want more out of life, or you want to be bigger in life, or you want something more, basically. Again, like I say, I don't really see anything wrong with keeping your goals to yourself. Like I always say, you know, there's too many haters out there in the world today, right? So it's like, if you share your goals, people hate all over them, and you know, they try to keep you down. So I would say I feel like it's fine that you know, some of you kind of keep your goals, wishes, dreams to yourself and don't go spouting those things off. But I feel like for some of you, maybe some of you, a secret that you could be keeping about yourself, or something that you're hiding, is that you feel like you could be doing better, or you could be doing more in life with these two cards. So some of you could be kind of beating yourself up over that with the Queen of Swords here at the end. Every once in a while, I feel like the Queen of Swords is like almost not really a card of guilt, but feeling like you could do more with these two cards here. and feeling like you're not doing enough to fix your situation. What I would say to everybody is, also, again, be nice to yourself with these cards. Next, you have the Judgment card and the Knight of Cups. I feel like some of you have someone that you are interested in, and you're not speaking up about it. So, again, some of you, this could say that it's time to kind of reach out to somebody that you're interested in, or it would be a good time for you to do that. So, again, if you're interested in somebody, I would say reach out with these two cards. For others, again, just like I said, wishes, dreams, goals. The Knight of Cups is your imagination, is the things that you imagine for your life or the things that you see yourself doing in the future. And the Judgment card is your inner calling. So this could say that some of you are kind of like blocking yourself from your true inner calling, or maybe you're just afraid to kind of like put your inner calling, what you feel like is your inner calling, out to the world. And again, finally, we have the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, like, I mean, it's, how crazy is this? It's like just one single message. I feel like a lot of you are kind of like feeling trapped or stuck, like in sharing the things that the desires you have in life in general with these cards. It could be in love, but again, it could be your wishes, dreams, goals. And so some of you might be feeling restricted here, or like I already said, this could be saying that some of you feel like you're not doing enough to kind of like move forward, or some of you feel like you're not doing enough to kind of like achieve the things that you want in your life. For others, I do feel like this could just be a situation in general. Like it could be like maybe you are interested, maybe you're in a relationship, but maybe you secretly feel like you are not doing enough to keep the relationship going. Again, these don't really feel like big secrets to me. And I feel like these things can easily be fixed. These are actually very positive cards as well for this question. So I would say if you're kind of like feeling like you're not putting enough energy into things, then I would just say put more energy into things that you desire, and I feel like things will turn around. So that looks really good. Thank you, Jacqueline. Really appreciate it. Great question. I actually like it more now that I did it. So thank you, Jacqueline. Next collective question here was from Noor, and it is, why do you feel stuck, or why are you stuck? I get this question a lot. So if you're watching this part of the reading, this is the collective for why are you stuck, or what can you do to get unstuck. We're going to answer all of that in this question. So let's see. All right. If you are feeling stuck, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength card. This would represent being too cautious, or needing, playing it safe, basically, is what I'm getting. I always say, Knight of Pentacles, being too cautious, moving forward too slowly. The Strength card is a card of like needing to put your hands in the lion's mouth, right? This girl on this card usually has her hands in the lion's mouth. She's like holding it open, and that is like a great display of strength, but also it says that you got a big pair of balls on you as well, right? If you're going to be putting your hand in a lion's mouth. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying you just have to go for it. I'm kind of getting a weird message as well. This is going to sound so weird, by the way, but it's almost like if you just put your fingertips in the lion's mouth, I feel like it's going to bite your fingertips off. But it's like if you put your whole hand in there and you rip it open, I feel like it's going to stay open. So I feel like for some of you, this is the same type of energy. I get this every once in a while of like just needing to commit to something 110%. So if you're like stuck in business or stuck in love, I feel like you just need to commit to something 110% and don't just dip your toes in the water. Don't just put your fingertips in the lion's mouth. There's a new Minnow saying for you. So I feel like some of you need to commit. I feel like for others, the Knight of Pentacles is about having faith. This is, of course, a card of having patience. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't really represent faith, but it is a card of unwavering belief. Like, he gets off on a path, he sticks to it, he sees it through to the end, he doesn't stop. So I feel like some of you, this is saying that if you're stuck, it's about faith and needing to kind of see something through all the way to the end. Next, if you are feeling stuck, you have the Hangman, stuck, of course, and the Ten of Pentacles, needing to learn more. I mean, everybody is probably sick and tired of hearing me say this, but Saturn and Capricorn, the more you learn, the more you earn, right, with Saturn and Capricorn. So this can say that learning literally from a book or from a YouTube video from somebody or from a teacher or from a person who could teach you something, literally just learning could get you unstuck or move you forward in some area of your life. I feel like for others that the Ten of Pentacles is like a card of a treasure hunt, and it says it's kind of like a card that's saying take more chances, and I kind of said that on the first two cards as well. I do feel like there's an element of needing to take a chance. For others, I feel like this is about seeing things from a different point of view. Again, to me, this is Neptune and Pisces. We're going to be dealing with this until like the end of 2025, somewhere around there, where it's like we probably are actually getting the things we want. We probably aren't stuck, but we're just not seeing the opportunities that are coming in for us, or we are just not seeing like how we are being set free, because it's like it looks different than what we think we have, like the vision we have in our head. So I feel like we just need to be like more open to different ways of doing things. We need to be more open to kind of like different outcomes as well with these two cards. And finally, if you are feeling stuck, you have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups. Again, 3 cups are standing up here. So this is saying that there are 3 opportunities for you to kind of like get unstuck, but maybe you're not seeing it. Like I said, the Ace of Cups could be like a break from the universe. I do feel like for a lot of people, I've kind of said this over the past few nights as well, that I feel like there are going to be opportunities from like where the universe is going to kind of like push us along. I feel like a lot of people have been stuck for just too long, and I feel like the universe is kind of getting us unstuck in the near future just by maybe giving us a piece of advice or kind of like helping us out in some way. So I feel like some of you are kind of going to be set free here in the near future. If you're stuck in love, by the way, I feel like this could be a love offer. Definitely could be a love offer coming in for you. So I feel like for some of you, that will be happening. For a lot of you, I feel like this whole thing is about just taking a risk. Again, Knight of Pentacles being too cautious. The Strength card could be kind of a risk, and the Hangman could also be a kind of a card of needing to take a risk to get out there and make some sort of change. So that's what I would say there for the collective. So thank you again, Nor. Next question was from Whitney. Whitney, thank you for the question. You say, Whitney's question was basically the best way to earn a certain dollar amount to reach a certain goal. So I think Whitney's question was about like earning money to buy a car. But for you, if you are part of the collective, it could be a certain amount of money for anything at all. And so we are going to look at the best way for you to earn a certain amount of money, like let's say in the quickest amount of time, right? So that will be the question here. So let's see. For everyone here in the collective, you have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords as far as earning a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time is concerned. So the Ten of Wands is about releasing burdens or getting rid of the excess. That's really what's popping into my head here. So this could represent like spending money on things that you don't need to spend money on. It could represent like spending money on bad habits as well, or it could be anything else really. But I feel like some of you need to watch your spending. Like you could be spending money, like especially if you're trying to save money for something like buying a car or like taking a trip or something like that. This could say like get rid of the excess and make sure not to spend money on things that you do not need. For others, I feel like this is just saying that you're kind of like taking a break from something. So I feel like for some of you, like maybe you haven't had a job in a while or something like that. And what I would say is I do feel like a job will be coming in for you. So I do like to see that as well. But that's all I'm really getting there. Next, you have the Three of Pentacles here and the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So I do feel like for a lot of you, if you are hoping to make a certain amount of money for something, or if you need a certain amount of money for something, I do feel like the money will be coming in. Three of Pentacles says open up to other opportunities of making money, number one. So it could say like there could be like side jobs or side gigs or, you know, things on the side that could make you money. You could have a certain talent, gift, skill, or ability as well that could also make you money on the side. The Three of Pentacles, it's not really a card of like talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, but it is a card of like quality work that you are capable of doing to a high degree of accuracy. So maybe that doesn't involve your job. Maybe you're good at art or something else. I feel like this could almost be side money with these two cards. For others, Three of Pentacles, again, would say open up to teamwork. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you need to kind of like open up to teamwork opportunities for money. It's like maybe your spouse needs a job, right? Or maybe something like that needs to happen with these two cards. But fortune after difficulty on that Ten of Cups. So I like to see that for sure. Definitely could be more money coming in. This could also represent like family or people who are willing to help you with money as well. And finally, you have the Temperance card and the Star. Love it. So the Star is definitely like a miracle or hope coming in for you, and it's a very good card for more money as well. So I do feel like there could be like more money coming in with these two cards. The Star, I mean, this is like a lot of patience as well. Even the Star to me is a card of waiting, because it's like a card, she's pouring water onto the grass normally, and she's like waiting for the grass to grow. She's hoping for future results. So I do feel like for some of you, if you're waiting for a certain amount of money, I do feel like this is talking about patience. I feel like for others, the Temperance card is saying that you just need to like turn your situation around in a lot of ways. The Temperance card is a card of like turning water into wine. I always say it's a card of alchemy as well. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be turning things that you have right now into more money. And I talk about this a lot, right? There could be a lot of stuff in your attic. There could be stuff in your basement. There could be just stuff that you have that you could be selling, and that could bring in like a wish or a dream with that star card. So I feel like the money is coming. I do feel like patience. I don't know. I'm not that crazy about money at the end of the year here. I feel like once Neptune starts moving forward in Pisces, and then once Jupiter gets into Capricorn, I feel like money will start flowing in for people a lot better, is what I would say there. Pisces and Neptune, water, money flows, right? So I feel like with Neptune retrograde, not so great in Pisces. So I feel like things will be improving by the end of the year. But thank you, Whitney. Really appreciate it. The next question, I am sorry because I do not know who left this question, but somebody definitely left it. But they were asking, so to whoever left this question, I apologize, but I think it got a lot of upvotes. I think it got a lot of likes as well. But the question is career transitioning quickly. So like basically how can you have a career transition more quickly if you're hoping to like change careers, get a raise, get a promotion, anything like that. So let's see here. For the collective, if you are hoping to make some sort of career change, job change, business change quickly, what's the fastest way you can do it? Well, really, your answer is to just do it. So you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. This would represent very quick changes. Eight of Pentacles would represent like training or learning as well. So for some of you, it's like you could be hoping to like make more money, like have a career transition or change. The Eight of Pentacles could say that maybe there is another career. Maybe you're hoping to move careers or change careers or move to another company or something like that. The Eight of Pentacles says open up to training opportunities. Maybe you could get hired somewhere where maybe you would have to train or get some sort of training to get the job, but this would say that it would lead to very quick movement. For others, this honestly just represents a career transition. Eight of Pentacles can be a raise or a promotion. The Eight of Wands, movement up the ladder or kind of getting a raise or a promotion. So I feel like for some of you, if you're waiting, I feel like there's just a career transition coming in for you just naturally. So I feel like it's coming, is what I'd say there. Next, you have the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you need to move more towards your desires here. I keep telling people that if there was like ever a time where you could almost create your own career, it would be right now with Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn and Capricorn loves like efficiency and simplification. So for example, it's like normally corporate, in corporations and stuff, it's like you're kind of boxed in what you can do, right? You get hired for a certain thing. But if there was ever a time where you could go to your boss and say, hey, like I'm really good at doing this one thing. Like, why don't we create a position where I just do this one thing? Because, then you're going to see better results because I'm the best at doing this. If there was like ever a time where you could almost create your own position, it would be right now. And this would represent like talking to your boss about things that maybe you're more passionate about. Maybe there's just like busy work that you have to do for no reason. This would say, talk to your boss, and that will lead to a lot of like benefits and improvements and things like that. Or it could lead to a position where you feel like you're actually making a difference, or maybe there's like more growth in the new position as well. So that's kind of what I feel there. And finally here for everyone in the collective for this question, we have the Eight of Cups and the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, there is something that you see that has a lot of potential in career. So again, some of you might be seeing like an outside career as having a lot of potential or something that could lead to a lot of success. Or you could also just be, there could be like new opportunities that come along that lead to a lot more success as well. And you could see the potential first. The High Priestess also says, trust your intuition. I kind of said this like a few months ago as well. Like with the Eight of Cups, this to me could say, if you are getting a weird feeling at work, like if you feel like your company is about to shut down, or if you feel like it's about to go out of business, start looking for something else, is what this says. It says like, don't wait until the last minute. So if you feel like there's weirdness going on, if you feel like you're going to get fired or anything like that, this would say, and if you're looking to change careers, obviously, this would say, start looking for something else because you're probably right. And I feel like you need to trust your intuition here. But that's what I got on that question. So thank you again to the mystery person who asked that question. Next, we have a very similar question, but I'm going to answer it anyway. Thank you to Penny who asked this question. Penny says, and I get this question a lot about waiting for a job offer. So from a specific place. So if you are waiting for a job offer, this is for you. And let's see. If you are waiting for a job offer, and what can you do? You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is literally a new job offer. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could just be a new job offer coming in. So if you're waiting for a job offer, here it is, right here. I feel like for others, this is about like finding your own resources or being resourceful. So I feel like for some of you are being resourceful or need to be resourceful in like finding a job or finding something that you're looking for, work or business wise. But very good cards for money. So definitely could represent a new job coming in. Next, you have the Ten of Swords and the Justice card. As always, follow up, follow up, follow up. I literally said this at the beginning of the reading. I feel like this year, Saturn and Capricorn, like I said, if you want a job, you gotta follow up, and like probably more than once. Especially if you have gone for the interview, and if you haven't heard anything back, follow up. I would follow up like day one. I would like send a thank you email. I would do all of that stuff because Saturn and Capricorn rewards that type of behavior. So again, follow up with the Justice card. Ten of Swords could say that if you've been waiting a super long time for a job offer from a specific place, it says, kind of like don't put all your eggs in one basket. So it might be time to start looking for something else, or it might be time to keep putting out applications. I keep telling people, and everybody's probably heard me say this because I say it, well, actually I haven't said it in a while, but I used to say it all the time. It's like if there was ever a year with Saturn and Capricorn, again, to continue putting out applications would be this year, because it's like Saturn and Capricorn rewards just like, busy work basically and ridiculous work. So I always tell people, it's like if you're looking for a job, put in an application at every single McDonald's around you. You don't have to work there. It's like you're just proving to the universe that you're willing to accept any job. And again, you don't actually have to accept the job there, but I keep telling people, put out applications everywhere, just to kind of like show the universe that you're serious. And it's like if you do that, then something good will come in. And finally, you have the Hierophant and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is about like needing to go for something that you really want. So I feel like for some of you, this could say that almost kind of like the Queen of Spades. When I read playing cards, the Queen of Spades to me can come up. And I get it a lot when people say like, why am I not getting a job? The Queen of Spades will show up. And this to me is very similar energy. It basically means that the universe is saying you're not trying for something hard enough. So it could be like maybe the universe wants you to apply for a management position instead of just a regular job. Or maybe the universe wants you to apply for like a full-time job instead of a part-time job. Or maybe it's just like there are harder positions that you could get that they're harder, but maybe they're bigger rewards. So I feel like for some of you, if you're waiting for a job offer, that's the case. Like I feel like the universe is saying, no, I want you to go for something more difficult, more challenging so that you can grow. And that's what I'm getting there. So thank you again to Penny. The next question, the next question is from Midnight Moon. Thank you, Midnight Moon. She said spiritual enlightenment cards for everyone in the collective. There were a bunch of, thank you again, everybody, for the questions, by the way. There were a lot of political questions that were kind of all about this. I'm not going to answer political questions on this channel at all, but there were a lot of questions that were kind of based off of this, so I thought this was a good one to answer instead of answering that. But for everyone here, for spiritual enlightenment, we have the Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands. This would say, trust your intuition, listen to your messages. People always ask me, like, how do you develop your intuition? I feel like really the best way to do it is just to pay attention to intuitive moments. So when you have an intuitive moment, just simply acknowledging it in your head is probably like one of the best ways to develop your intuition, because then you're putting your attention on it. So I feel like for a lot of people, that is a good way to do it. The other way, by the way, a couple people did ask, how do you develop your intuition? Another great way to do it is if you are like out in public a lot, and you like as soon as you walk through a door, pay attention to your feelings. Usually, sometimes we can like walk into a room, we get like a weird feeling, right? And this is basically just saying pay attention to your feelings, because if by doing that, it's like you're paying attention to your intuition. For others, I feel like this is talking about some sort of lifestyle change. So I feel like for like more spiritual, if you're working on things spiritually, or if you're hoping for more spiritual development, the Nine of Swords would represent like lifestyle changes, or just being open to any types of changes that you would be open to here. Next, we have the Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you need to like experiment more in life. I always tell people, like, a lot of people come to me and they're always like, saying things like, how do I become more spiritual and everything like that? I think this is the wrong question. We are spirit here on earth to have a human experience. We are not here to have a spiritual experience. It's kind of like one of my bones to pick with the spiritual community. I like, they make it seem like we're supposed to be all these like crazy spiritual people. I don't think so. We are here to play. We are here to create our own reality. That's why we are here. We're not here to have a spiritual experience. So I always tell people, like, don't get too caught up in the whole spiritual thing, right? Nine of Wands is a card of experimentation. Wants you to play in life. Wants you to create new things. Write a book. Do that creative project that you have. I always say Nine of Wands is my card of recognition and achievement, and it says you could have opportunities to be recognized or to reach some sort of achievement, and that could be a perfect match for you, but you got to put the work in. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like, maybe you need to be on YouTube. Maybe you need to be recognized in some way. And that could be spiritual development. And finally here, for more spiritual enlightenment, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are in control of your own like destiny here with these two cards. So I feel like a lot of you need to take control in your life and realize that you have control, just like I said, of creating your own reality. For others, I feel like this is saying more fun. Exactly what I just said. Two of Pentacles, literally the card of needing to have more fun in life, needing to do more things that you enjoy and less things that you don't enjoy, right? And the Chariot card is a card of choices. So I feel like a lot of you just need to make choices as well and kind of like move past resistance. Sometimes, like, I feel like a lot of people are stuck right now. Just there's like a lot of stuck energy. But it's like sometimes if we don't make a choice, we are not operating like in perfect spiritual harmony, right? Because, it's like our higher self knows exactly what it wants us to do, or we really deep down inside, we all know what we really want to do. So if we're not making choices to do anything in our lives, like if we're not making, these could be any choices at all. If we're kind of hesitating, then we're kind of creating more resistance. So I feel like this is saying, try to eliminate as much resistance from your life as you possibly can, everybody here in the collective, and start making choices, basically. But I like that. That's pretty good. So thank you again, Midnight Moon. Really appreciate it. Next question. Actually, I'm going to switch decks real quick. So let's see here. Somebody asked how many more questions. We have 3 more questions, so just 3 more questions. It'll probably be like 10 more minutes maximum before I get to super chats. I might do a pick a card. I don't know. If everybody wants me to do a pick a card, I'll do a pick a card. But the next question was from Ron, and I thought this was a kind of interesting question as well, so thank you, Ron. Ron said, is there more for me in life? So we are going to see, how can you get more out of life? I kind of answered this in the last question, but let's see here. This kind of goes along with feeling stuck as well. So for the collective, is there more for you in life? I would say yes, of course there is. But we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So for anybody who's looking for more out of life, the 4 of Cups says you can have whatever you want. You just have to choose it. The 4 of Cups is a card of apathy, and it's a card of like not recognizing opportunities that could be presented for you. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that it's like there is plenty more for you in life. There's plenty more out of life. You can get plenty more out of life, but you just have to make the choice. 3 of Pentacles could represent like focused work on something. So some of you, maybe if you're looking for more out of life, maybe you need to start like a personal project. Maybe you need to start a business. Maybe you need to start something that can kind of give you more of like a purpose in life in general. So I feel like some of you need to do that here with these 2 cards. Next, you have the Fool and the Ace of Wands. So again, personal project right here. So for everyone who's looking for more out of life, Ace of Wands is like a creative project. It's a creative spark. It's something that gets you out of bed in the morning, something exciting. So I feel like a lot of you just need to take a leap of faith at this time towards something you want to do, even if it's on a very, very small scale. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you want to be a zookeeper, right? And you're like, well, I didn't go to college. I can't really be a zookeeper, but maybe you could. Maybe there is a way that you could, number 1. But number 2, maybe there's a better way that you could do it. Maybe there's something that is like a zookeeper where maybe you could start your own zoo in your house, right? That sounds crazy, but you never know, right? Maybe you could start breeding animals in your house and you could start selling them. Then you could start your own zoo, right? It's possible. People have done it. So, You never know. But I feel like there needs to be, I feel like what a lot of people need to do is like set up one big, huge, massive goal. Like maybe you want to be like Elon Musk. Maybe you want to fly to Mars. Maybe you should say, you know, I want to fly to Jupiter. Maybe you don't really get to Jupiter, but at the same time, maybe you could get pretty close. Maybe you could start launching rockets. You never know. If someone's done it, it's possible, right? So there you go. And finally, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you, the Ten of Pentacles is about learning. You know, like I said, people are probably going to are sick and tired of hearing the words Capricorn leave in my mouth because I blame Capricorn for everything. But what I'd say here, Saturn and Capricorn, right? Ten of Pentacles. There is more for you in life, but you just have to learn how to get it with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles says learn as much as you can, expand your knowledge, and you will have everything you want. The Five of Wands is like a card of mental conflict, not believing in yourself. So the Five of Wands is kind of like, there's really no good answer on this question for the Five of Wands because it's kind of like a card that just says believe in yourself. But it's like, you know, everybody, your mom has told you that. Oprah Winfrey has told you that, you know, everybody has told you that, right? So, and it doesn't do anything. So, Ten of Pentacles, baby steps, right? So, if you don't believe in yourself, which plenty of people don't, this is not a criticism, by the way. Plenty of people don't, right? We all have things that we question ourselves on. Ten of Pentacles, baby steps. It just says take the small steps to get to your goal. Again, if you want to launch yourself to Jupiter, then, you know, take the tiny little baby steps to get there. Start launching little model rockets in your backyard. Start learning about space. There's a documentary, by the way, here I am joking about this. There's a documentary on Amazon about it. Some crazy ass guy who launches himself. He thinks the earth is flat. Don't even get me started. I know somebody's going to comment about the flat earth thing, but he thinks the earth is flat, and he's launching himself into space in a rocket, and he's already done it. So if some crazy ass guy, he's a limo driver, he doesn't have any money. I mean, if he can do that, you can do anything. So trust me, you can do it. There you go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ron. I thought that was a good question. So thank you, Ron. Really appreciate it. Don't launch yourself into space, please. I do not accept responsibility for anybody who does that. Either Minnow Tarot and its associates are not responsible, blah, 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 blah. There you go. Next question was from Peter. Peter, thank you. You say, will you travel to meet someone? I get this question a lot as well, Peter. So if you are in a longer distance relationship, or if you're hoping to travel to meet someone, will you travel to see them? Peter, again, thank you. And I would say yes, Peter, to answer your question. You have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. This literally just says have a plan. I've been talking about this, I've been talking about this all year, basically. If you're going to be in something long distance, it's like there needs to be an end goal. Again, because Neptune and Pisces is a goddamn liar. Neptune and Pisces lets us live in the fantasy of something like a long distance relationship, but it doesn't ground it in reality. Does this mean if you're in a long distance relationship, it's not going to become reality? No, absolutely not. It just says we need to have a plan. So if you're in something long distance and you're hoping to see this person, Queen of Wands says there's plenty of attraction there. There's plenty of desire there. But the Emperor says plans need to be set in place. So what could these plans be? It could be that you say, we are going to meet by XYZ date, and if we don't, then we're going to break up. It's about, like, reality. So it's like we need to be real, or we need to be real about the situation so that it can happen, right? So we need to have a plan with the Emperor card. So everybody, if you're in something long distance, have a plan with the Emperor. Next, Page of Wands, again, plenty of attraction. High Priestess, no action, right? So the High Priestess says that there's no action being taken at this time. So again, action needs to be taken. This doesn't say it's not going to happen. It just says things need to start moving forward. So if you're in like a long distance relationship or something from a distance, the High Priestess says that there's a ton of potential here. This card is a card of potential, and it's a card of something entering into your conscious awareness for a reason. So it says like this, maybe if you're in something long distance, this person came into your life for a reason. But the Page of Wands says the journey needs to be taken. Again, Page of Wands is kind of like the Fool. And not really, but kind of. So it's a card, like he's on a path right here. So it says things need to happen to get this path moving forward. So there needs to be action taken with this card. This card says be courageous, be bold, be brave, be all of those things. So yes. And finally, Nine of Cups, literally my card of the long-distance relationship, and the Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. So I do feel like if you're in something long distance, it could be very significant. Again, Jupiter in Sagittarius. Jupiter in Sagittarius, never mind the fact that we have all the energy in Capricorn, like like I keep talking about tonight, can definitely represent the Capricorn energy can like represent community, but it can also represent just people from a distance, kind of. And Jupiter in Sagittarius, definitely distance. Nine of Cups is my long distance relationship card, but it's a card of fulfillment. Nine of Cups, again, is the illusion, is the fantasy, but it says it needs to be grounded in reality. So I feel like for a lot of you, like I was saying, that if you're in a long distance situation, then things need to be more grounded in reality, or it needs to be made real. This would say that you will get what you want. Knight of Cups, very good card as well. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like slow but steady progress. So if you're in something long distance, I feel like the Seven of Pentacles says there will be progress, but it is going to take time. The Magician, of course, says you can have whatever you want in this situation. Things just need to start moving forward. So that's what I would say there. But thank you, Peter. Someone else asked, some other mystery person, I'm sorry to whoever this was, but someone said, why can't I let go of the past person? So if you are having a hard time letting go of your past person, let's see. I feel like the answer is simple. 4 Wands and 4 Swords. Yeah, 4 Swords is like a break from the universe. Sometimes 4 Swords to me, again, maybe other readers don't read this card this way. It's not really what it means, but just like intuitively, I feel that the 4 Swords can sometimes be the universe taking something away from us that isn't right. And I always say that 4 Swords can be a pain in the ass, right? Just ask JC, right? So, because I say it to her every single night practically. But 4 Swords is like a break from the universe, but sometimes we don't enjoy it. So it could be like the universe taking something away from us that isn't right for us, even if we thought we were going to marry someone. So I feel like for a lot of people, and I get this question a lot, like similar questions, and a lot of people say they thought they were going to marry a person, and they went through a breakup, and now they're having a hard time letting it go. And this could be why. Maybe because you thought there was going to be a very deep commitment, and it just didn't get anywhere after that, or there were like a lot of hopes or dreams and wishes. But again, kind of like I said on that last question, the long distance question, it's like these things might not have been grounded in reality, but it's like because you set those plans up, because maybe you had plans to marry this person, I feel like that it's that loss. It's really the loss of the plans. It's not the loss of the person. So that's what it is. Like, I feel like really what you are missing is kind of like the expectations. You're not even missing necessarily the person. It's like you're more missing the fantasy than you are the actual person itself in this situation. Next, we have the 3 Wands and Devil. Yeah, I feel like this person was probably toxic. So I feel like for some of you, you could be missing someone who is toxic. It's like you're not looking at the bad things. Look, this person's back is turned towards the devil. So it's like some of you could be turned away from the person's bad habits or all the problems they had. So I always tell people, I've been saying this for years, right, that if you have an ex and you're having a hard time getting over them, you need to write an ex shit list. This is a list, you put it on your phone, and you write up every single negative trait that this person had. So when you start thinking, oh, I miss this person, you can look at your list and you can say, they were arrested 10 times while we were together, they called his mom, a bad word, ate 30 bags of Funyuns in one night, whatever it is, put all the bad things on this list. So I feel like some of you need to face the negatives of the ex and write your ex shit list here if you can't let them go. And finally, you have the 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. This is not wanting to give up on something, but again, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is an anchor, right? So 9 of Swords is something holding you back from the past, preventing you from moving forward into the future. And the 9 of Wands is like not wanting to give up. So this basically says not wanting to give up on this situation. But I feel like you need to. So I feel like a lot of you, it's like maybe you are stuck on your ex if you're watching this question. And the 9 of Wands says it's like time to move on, basically. Yeah, I feel like new love, Page of Pentacles. There is new love available for you, but you just have to move on to the new love. You just have to make the choice. 2 of Wands. Letting go of the past, moving towards the future. So thank you, everybody, again. I really appreciate it. I actually had fun tonight. So if you have more of these questions, more burning questions, make sure to pop them down below this video. And I'm going to create another list, and maybe another night soon we will do another one of these readings. Definitely, everybody, let me know what you think of these collective type readings. I think it's fun. I don't know, maybe. So let's do a pick a card now. And we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So for everyone here, let's do a pick a card. All right. 1, 2, and 3 people. If you pick card number 1, you have the 3 of Cups and the Hangman. I feel like for some of you, this is about like needing to get something moving forward faster with the Hangman. I feel like there's like delays. I feel like for some of you, this is saying like you're about to lose something. I feel like I said this the other night. Kind of a crazy message. Not necessarily what these cards mean either, card number 1, but I feel like for some of you, this is like it's like you're about to lose something because you're not jumping on it. It could be anything. It could be a business, could be a job, could be a job opportunity, could be a relationship as well. But I feel like there's like a need for greater movement in some sort of situation here, or there's like a need for like forward movement as well. I feel like for others, this could say that maybe someone hurt you in the past. Could be like a third-party situation, and that kind of put you in Hangman mode. But I feel like it's time to like get off the pole and out into the world to meet people. Next, we have, for card number 2, we have the Strength card and the 7 of Cups. I feel like this is about focus, of course. 7 of Cups says stay focused on your goals. Don't allow things to distract you. And the Strength card is a card of patience. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like you are working towards something, you're not seeing results, and that's when the 7 of Cups comes along. It's like if we're working on a business and we don't see results, then we immediately start looking for different things that could potentially fix this or could potentially fix the problem. When really, maybe all we need to do is like stick with what we're doing. It's just like maybe the time isn't right, or maybe something like that. But this is saying don't allow things to get you off your path. So I feel like card number 2, stay the course. And finally, card number 3, you have the 6 of Cups and the 2 of the Lovers. Could be a perfect soulmate relationship coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, could be a soulmate coming in. If you have love already, this could be your soulmate, somebody you have children with or will have children with in the future. The Lovers, really good card, just says perfect match, like I said. Both these cards represent a path, so I do feel like some of you could almost be on a journey here, like to this person, so maybe you haven't met this person yet. Or maybe you're on a journey with this person, meaning like you're kind of meeting someone who you are like sharing a path with, if that makes sense. So really good for love. If you're not looking for love, this would say pick the new path. So if you're like looking for a job or a business or to start something new, this just says pick the new path. New path is the answer. But that's that. All right. Thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say weekend cards. You have the 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. I feel like it's time to let go of something that you are holding on to. So I feel like it's time to like let go of something here, Yanni, this weekend. But this could also be just good for like a positive change in your life. So there could be some sort of positive change coming in for you here, Yanni. And I like it. So that looks good. Paula, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what or who is next in my love life? I feel like you need to date, Paula. Whenever I get the world, when people ask me this question, Paula, and the world comes up, or like the 10 of Cups, to me it says you need to date and you need to not focus on one person. Yeah, because focusing on like finding one person is going to keep you stuck with this 8 of Swords. I always tell people, don't focus on finding the love of your life. Focus on dating and meeting new people, then that person will come in. It's like if you focus on the love of your life, it's like you'll start picking all these little things out that are wrong with like every single person you meet. So I always tell people, go out, date, keep an open mind, and that's when you'll find the right person. So I would get out there and date, is what I would say to you. The Miss VJDV25, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Did I meet my soulmate that I will marry? I feel like yes. This says trust your feelings, is what I would say to you. So I would say yes with this card. Yeah, Knight of Wands could be a fire sign or just someone you're very passionate about. So yes is what I'd say to you. The Ace of Swords says you know already. Cynthia, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does SB want to talk to me? Will he approach me? I would say I would be patient. This is you being single right now, as always, Cynthia. Temperance says be patient at this time, is what I would say to you. King of Wands, is he a fire sign? Are you kidding me? You had the King of Wands at the beginning of the reading, I'm pretty sure, right? Am I making that up? I don't know. Is he a fire sign? I would say if he's a fire sign, then then I would say yes, is what I would say to you. So that's the second time you've had that tonight. Ina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for love, please. What's coming in? King of Pentacles. And the Judgment card, yeah, definitely a rebirth in your love life. You know, it could be an Earth sign coming in for you. This could, to me, the King of Pentacles is a little bit tricky because it could just represent someone at work as well. So if it could be someone coming in through work, or it could be an Earth sign coming in for you. Definitely someone who's very stable, but I feel like it's going to feel really good. Now, this is like your inner calling, so it could be like a soulmate type person coming in for you next there. Tracy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say everything you said was true. Thank you. Does Virgo want to reconcile? Should I tell him how I feel or better off by myself? I feel like he's moving too slowly. I feel like you have a choice here, honestly. So Two of Pentacles says you have the choice. But what I would say to you is that the Two of Pentacles says pick the new path. It says pick the new person, basically. So it kind of says move towards someone new. I feel like this is a Virgo, but this card is too cautious. It's like too slow moving, Tracy. So I feel like this is saying like move towards someone new. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Five of Swords, I feel like they're too selfish, you know, as well, with that Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you need to move towards someone new. I feel like there's like a wish or a dream come true type of person coming in for you with this card. Eight of Wands says socialize to find love, so I would get out there, and I would socialize. Yeah, I would say move on, is what I'd say to you. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, when will I get a call and or see Rob? I would say you have the Three of Swords, which is like heartbreak, and the Six of Swords, which is moving on to calmer shores, and you have the Eight of Pentacles as well. This, to me, would say that you would have to put the work in to make this happen with the Eight of Pentacles, if I'm being honest. So I would say maybe you won't be seeing him or hearing from him, because Eight of Pentacles, like I said, is like your work. Yeah, Two of Swords, it's like a decision is not being made in this situation, is what I would say to you. So that's what I would say here. I feel like either you need to put the work in to make this happen, or it's just not going to happen with those cards. It's like Two of Swords is like way too closed off, you know? So that's that. Angela, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, can you give me a card for next week? Yes, you have the Six of Wands. Victory, success, love it. And the Eight of Cups. Don't do things that you don't want to do with that Eight of Cups, plain and simple, Angela. Ten of Wands. I feel like you're releasing burdens, Angela. Looks like a very nice week for you. I feel like there's like a lot of good stuff there for you, Angela. So, love it. Amazing. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for my happy birthday, Tamara, by the way? So thank you for being here. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, so get out of your head, by the way. No stinking thinking. But you have the Ace of Cups here, Tamara, and the King of Cups. Could be love if you are looking for love, Tamara. This could be an Earth sign coming in. If you are not looking for love, this could just be happiness coming in for you. Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing. King of Cups is like your emotions coming back into your life. You know, it's like the return of happiness into your life. So I feel like this is like more happiness coming in for you, if that makes sense. So I love it. Happy birthday. Maurice, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I have a meeting with the landlord next week. What's up? You have the King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Could be some sort of offer. This could be good, is what I'd say to you, really. The King of Swords would be like a landlord. You know, it's like somebody serious, right? Ace of Pentacles is like an offer. So it could be some sort of financial offer. Or, you know, it could be like he's raising your rent or something like that as well. But I don't know. I feel pretty positive about this, Maurice. Yeah, Page of Cups is good news. So I feel like it's something positive, is what I'd say to you. Joy, peace, and love. Thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. You say, what's coming towards me this week? Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. This could be you moving past sadness. If you have had any like sad moments, or if you have been feeling like crying over spilt milk, this could be you moving past it, actually, with the Queen of Swords. This could be news as well. It could make you sad, but like again, if you're like waiting to hear from somebody, or if you're waiting to hear news from a person, this could be like somebody delivering a message to you. So it could be like love messages, or you know, but like someone from the past. So I would protect yourself from anything like that, is what I'd say. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna be happy though. Sun, best card in the deck. Happiness, enlightenment. It's like good news, something that brings clarity into your life. Gareth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will house fall through? You have the Tower. So again, this could be like a Tower moment. You say, should I move with a friend? I would say yes. If you have the opportunity to move in with a friend. Queen of Pentacles, I kind of felt this right away, Gareth. To me, the Queen of Pentacles says this will allow you to kind of like increase your resources. So I would say yes, if you can, is what I'd say to you. Journey, thank you for the super chat. You say, card for next week. You have the 7 wands. Open up, Journey. I feel like I always say this to you, right? So this card says be more open this week, and that will lead to more success with like the people around you. And you also say cards on if Sharvesh likes me. I would say yes. You have the Empress, card of attraction. So you being very attractive at this time could say that he's very attracted to you. So yes. Donna Spanner, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You say, which job will be my full-time position? 1, court, or 2, office manager, 3, EAW, or 4, something completely different? I would say the first 2 look the best. The other 2 suck, is what I'm going to say to you. Court has the Wheel of Fortune, luck, change in your destiny, good things coming in for you, Donna. Position number 2, office manager, has 2 of cups, which is a perfect match. So I feel like 1 or 2 is the answer for you. The other 2, EAW, the moon, which is like a no. And option number 4, something else, is also like a no, is what I'd say there. Patricia Bounty. Patricia, thank you for the super chat. Patricia, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Rose, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. You say, whatever the universe wants me to know. You have the Hierophant and the Chariot. This could represent marriage. So, Rose, if you're like looking for love or hoping to get married in the future, the Chariot just says you have the choice to do that. And it's a card that says take control of your love life so that you can have it if you want it. So, that's what I'd say there. This could also say, like, think outside the box. I always say, Hierophant to me is a card of conformity. It's like you conforming to a certain way of doing things. And it can just say, like, there are other easier ways to, like, solve problems. Or it doesn't even have to be problems. It can just say there are, like, easier ways for you to do things that you want to do. So I feel like that's what this is saying. You need to, like, look for other ways of just doing things in your life. And that's what I get there. So that looks really good. Miriam, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Miriam, you say, is my past love coming back? I would say no. I feel like they're too withdrawn, is what I would say to you. You have the Page of Swords as well, so if you're watching them online, I would say don't with these cards. So that's what I would say here. But I would say no. Hermit is too closed off. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, went on a meet with John. What do you see? Queen of Cups, love. So definitely could be love. Justice. Justice just says what you put into the situation is what you're going to get out, Honey York. So if you want this to turn into love, just put in the work and you will have it. So that looks very good to me, is what I'd say to you. All right. So what is going on here? Kathleen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what will Kathleen, you say, what will it take to finalize the Toxic Sag Leo chapter? It's still showing in readings for a year enough from this backstabber. You have the Ten of Cups, dating, death. Death is just like needing to let it go, needing to transform past it, so needing to get rid of it. And the Ten of Cups is like dating. So I would get out there and date. Yeah, Six of Pentacles says stop giving it energy, basically. So I would say stop putting energy into the situation, basically, is what I would say to you. So that's that. Clarissa, if you are here and if you have a super chat, I think you super chatted, Clarissa. So if you have a question, pop it in down below. Whoever your name might not be Clarissa here, but I don't see it in my list of super chats. I only see it over here. So if you have a question, let me know. Definitely pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Stylist Paying, thank you for the super chat. Say card for the week, let go of your fears. 7 of Swords. Yeah, definitely. 10 of Swords, let go of your fears is what I'd say to you. 2 Wands, take the lead. This is a card of like needing to take the lead over your own life, needing to like move towards things you want. So I think you have to take the lead with that card is what I'd say to you. So that's that. Kiara B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Anything good coming in November? 9 of Pentacles, financial independence. I like that. This is a very good card. So it could be like more money or just feeling a lot better. Could also be love coming in for you as well. Like could be going from single to love here, Kiara. And you say, what's going on with the Virgo? 6 of Cups. They could be thinking about you. You could be thinking about them type of situation here with this. But Ace of Wands, sexual connection. But is there more? Again, I mean, who knows, right? So that's what I'd say there. But there could be a connection there. But I don't know. You're just like waiting. Or there's just a lot of waiting here is what I'd say. So that seems to be the story with Virgo in general. Here's another one. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Will my Virgo communicate? Probably not. Probably just taking way too long. Yeah, they could be a player. Patience with the strength card. So strength is just saying patience. I'm telling you, I don't know what is up with you Virgos. And again, I'm not picking on you Virgos, but it's like, how many people need to ask about you Virgo people out there? You know? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. I would say no. I feel like you'll be waiting for a while for communication. But I would say no with those cards. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is Douglas P the one coming in? I would say it's possible. Two of Swords says no, but the Sun is the best card in the deck. So that's what I'd say there. Could be a Leo as well. This could say no, it's not him. It's a Leo. So that's what I feel for you. I don't know. You have the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands says don't give up on love. Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck. To me, it's finding your, finding your treasure, basically. Yeah, Page of Wands, another fire sign. Definitely a fire sign coming in for you. But I would say no, maybe it's not him. Maybe it's just someone else. Another fire sign. Mama Mia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will my ex stay married? Yes, probably is what I would say to you. Yeah, I would say yes. So, yes. Jacqueline, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I work more if I switch to a new crew? I would say probably like the same amount. Are you worried about this? Jacqueline is what I'm going to say to you. But I would say probably not. No, I feel like maybe like the same amount is what I would say there. So the Hierophant is like, just like I said, it's something established. It's something that is normal in a lot of ways. So it would just kind of say it's probably going to be like the same amount that you are right now, if that makes sense, Jacqueline. Neptune, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Neptune. You say here, do they like the project I just sent out? Temperance, I would be patient. Will they select it? I would say yes. I feel like they could select it. King of Pentacles is like something permanent. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, something that provides stability. So I would say if this provides stability or, things that you want, I would say yes to you with those cards. So I like it a lot. Laura Jean, thank you for the super chat. You say, cards for a real estate contract, Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment, abundance. So that looks good, Laura Jean. I would say that things will go very well in this situation with those cards. I like it. Ash, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, messages in regards to career path. What do you really want to do? I feel like I said this to you the other night. You, right here, Pisces, you always show up in your own readings. This card is about operating through fear, but not only that, the moon says we have these fantasies or dreams for our life that we need to bring down to earth. This is what Pisces is here to do. So I feel like you have dreams or something else that you want to do, and I feel like you need to make it a reality. Ace of Cups says you will be happy if you do that. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles is the hero's journey. It says, like, you could be doing something very difficult, but, you could become very successful. It's fun. Like I always say, it cracks me up when I hear people say that Pisces is bad with money because I'm like Steve Jobs. Not only that, Pisces dominates the list of millionaires and billionaires in the world, but it's like also the best ones. Like I said, Steve Jobs, Pisces. So yeah, I mean, to me, Pisces is here to go on some sort of crazy journey, swim upstream to become successful. So yeah, I feel like there's something you want to do, and I feel like you just have to do it. Gareth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Gareth, you say here, will my new moon event sell tickets soon? Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon, Gareth. So I would say yes with these cards. Literally, Michelle, thank you for the super chat. You say, how does my Libra feel about me? Slow is what I would say. Seven of Pentacles, waiting for growth, waiting for the perfect moment for something to happen. The Knight of Pentacles, too slow. So I don't like the Knight of Pentacles in love for the most part, because to me, it represents someone who's, it's okay to move slow, but then there's like slow and there's too slow, right? So, there's like slow, like they're taking their sweet ass time, and then there's like slow, like I say, they can't tie their own shoes, or they have their shirts on backwards or something like that, right? So it's like, I feel like this person is just moving forward too slow with these cards. No doubt about it. Chris, we also dominate serial killer list. That does not surprise me. I'm a big fan of watching things about serial killers. I almost just said I'm a big fan of serial killers. I'm not. I just like stuff about them, so that makes sense to me as well. I thought ARIES was the were the criminals. You little criminal ARIES people out there. Brandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Brandy says a collective for the pond, so thank you, Brandy. We are going to do a collective for the pond. And for everyone here in the collective, we have the King of Swords and the Magician. You can have whatever you want, people. So the Magician says, focus on what you want, you will get it. The King of Swords is like a card that says, like, it's time. This right here, to me, says it's time to give yourself something nice, collective. This, to me, says it's time to attract your rewards. It's like you've been going through, like, a swamp, a bunch of swampy-ass people here in this reading. I feel like you're sick and tired of it. I feel like you're done dealing with, like, a bunch of stuff. And I feel like now it's time to attract your rewards. This is saying you've been through the BS. Now it's time to be successful. So I feel like this is saying that it's time for you to be successful. It's time for you to attract some sort of success in your life. Next, for the collective, we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups. You just got to focus on it, right? I feel like we're like almost at the finish line, right? This is the weirdest reading I've ever done. But I feel like everybody, it's like, you ever see someone finishing a marathon and they look like Gumby? You know, they're like falling, they're crawling at the end and all this other stuff. I feel like that's everybody. You know, they're crapping their pants at the end of the marathon. That's everybody right now. It's like the muscles in your legs are shot. You all probably need some carbs. You need to carb up because your muscles are shot. You probably need a big bowl of pasta, something like that to survive, and maybe a little bit of water, right? And maybe some Gatorade, because you've been through a lot of difficulties in life, but I feel like you're almost there. This is just saying, don't give up. I probably didn't need to paint that picture, but there you go. And finally, for the collective, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Emperor. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying, stick to the plan. Exactly what I just said. Seven of Cups says, stick to the plan. Don't get off the path, right? Seven of Wands says, double down on something. It says, there is something you want. Double down on it. See it through to the end. The Emperor just says, have a plan every single day. Like I keep saying, I said it this entire reading. Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn and Capricorn does not care what we do, as long as we do something every single day. So I feel like for the collective, this is saying like one small step every single day towards success is going to lead to more success in your life. So I feel like that's what you need to do. Elizabeth, you know why I'm laughing, actually. So that's why I'm laughing. All right. Let me get a new deck here, people, before I lose my mind. I'm kind of like in a giggly mood now for some reason, and so there we go. All right, Mary, thank you for the super chat. Welcome. Thank you for doing your first super chat as well. Really appreciate it. And you say, I really enjoy your channel. Thank you for the kind words as well. You say, but my question is, am I wasting my time with my crush? The Knight of Wands popped out, Mary. I do not take pop-outs, but the Knight of Wands could represent some sort of confusion. Again, I just want to shuffle this real quick before I pull some cards for you, Mary. But I would say that, let's see what we have for you, Mary. I would say kind of is what I'd say to you. Eight of Cups is a card of walking away. So I would say yes, Mary, is what I'd say to you. Because Eight of Cups says that you will probably look for fulfillment somewhere else. And you have the Two of Cups as well, which says when you walk away, you will find your true love. Yeah, I feel like if you walk away, you're going to find someone who is your true love. So that's what I would say to you. So I would say yes, yeah. I feel like it's like there's like a new beginning for you. Ace of Wands is like a passionate new beginning coming into your life. Yeah, Knight in Shining Armor, someone who sweeps you off your feet. So I feel like so I would say yes. I feel like by walking away, from this situation, you will walk right into your Knight in Shining Armor. So I would say yes, is what I'd say to you, Mary. And yeah, that looks good. I feel like you'll be very happy if you do it. So I would do it. Lindy, hello. Thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. You say, 4th date tomorrow in 18 days with new Virgo. Love cards, please. 10 of Cups. I love that. This is really good. 10 of Cups is like the happy home, happy family card. So, it could say that this could lead to a very deep commitment. Yeah. This looks good to me, Lindy. 10 of Cups just says keep dating, keep doing what you're doing. 10 of Cups is also fortune after difficulty, Lindy. And the Two of Wands just says, like, take the lead in this situation. So I would say maybe if I would say maybe the most annoying part of this relationship in the future could be like indecision on their part. So that could be a little bit of a challenge for you. But overall, Lindy, this looks very good. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck, Lindy, as far as I'm concerned. It's a card of finding your treasure, finding someone who is like your missing puzzle piece. So this looks good to me, Lindy. I would keep going for sure. Kiara B, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will it be more than sexual connection? Queen of Cups. I would say yes. Justice says like you will get out what you put into the connection. So Kiara, I would say yes for sure. So yes, yeah, it will change. So yes is what I would say to you, Kiara. All right. Irma, you say, how does Alan something feel towards me? Any advice? Five of Swords, King of Cups. Five of Swords is like, Irma, Five of Swords is like a card of a separation or like walking away from a situation. King of Cups is a card of love, is what I'd say to you. And the King of Swords, I feel like he's too closed off, too. King of Swords, he has a sword up. He's not opening up, Irma, to this situation. Yeah, it's like you are hoping for him to return with this. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's time for you to move on to someone new, is what I'd say there. Mark, thank you for the super chat. Mark, super chat. Mark, you have the devil. What is this about? Mark, the devil. Mark, you have the Queen of Pentacles as well. Capricorn coming in for you. I don't know. Could Mark be dating? It's a mystery, right? Maybe you all will see on his channel. Brenda Tarot, hello. And Brenda Tarot, you have the Three of Cups. I feel like it would be a good time for you to socialize and get out there and meet new people. So that's what I would do if I were you, Brenda Tarot. So I would get out there this weekend, have fun. Eight of Pentacles is like you're working towards something. Every Pisces and their mother is working towards something. Of course, I'm sure you know that, Brenda. So yeah, but Eight of Pentacles, material success on the horizon. So definitely more money coming in. I'm a big fan of that. All right, people, if I have not answered your question, I think there's probably only like 4 people here right now. But if I have not answered your question, feel free to pop your question in down below, and I will answer it. Carrie Kennedy, yes, it will go smoothly. So, yes. We deal with the devil cappies. Yeah, exactly. Dogan, card for money next week. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands says that you need to like double down on something and see something through to the end. But it is a card of security, so you know, again, I feel like things will be fine for money. Mary, you say single Libra from New Zealand. Will I move towns? I feel like you're thinking about it. I would say yes. 10 of Wands isn't really a card of moving, but it is a card of like releasing a burden. So I would say yes for you, is what I would say there. Lena96, did Chris's new song hold answers I'm looking for? I would say no with these cards. Tower, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like needing to set yourself free from a situation, so that's what I'd say there. Pippi, that's one hell of a name. What kind of love will come in for me? Two of Pentacles, fun is the word that's popping into my head. Pippi. So the Two of Pentacles is a card that says, well, really the Two of Pentacles says we need to focus on like having a fun type of relationship that's more fun, not too serious, if that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like something very social. Like these are weird words that are popping into my head, Pippi, but these are also very good words as well. So like someone, I feel like there's someone coming in for you who's like very social, who's more focused on having fun, someone who's more go with the flow, but I do feel like they're very focused as well. The Eight of Wands to me is a card of like hitting a bullseye. So it's a card that says someone that's coming in for you is like someone who likes to have fun, which is good, but they're also probably very focused like in work and business or whatever it is that they do in their life. But I feel like you'll meet this person through socializing or through having fun. So definitely someone coming in for you, I would say. I feel like you've been single for like a little hot minute as well. Yeah, definitely some sort of offer. This is a path to marriage, Pippi. I don't know, I can't stop pulling. I'm very nosy with you for some reason, and I can't stop pulling cards for you. But I feel like the next person you meet could lead to marriage. Yeah, Page of Cups. It's like an admirer. Could be a water sign coming in for you. Also, Earth is standing out to me as well. Could be like an Earth sign with water, water sign with Earth, something like that coming in for you. But I don't know. That looks good. I like it. Thank you. All right, let me refresh this real quick, people, and I can answer some more questions. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say Michael was Stepping Stone Soulmates. He is a Virgo. Judgment. I would say yes, probably. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, slow movement. Didn't you already have this card tonight? So I would say yes to you, probably. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Money card. High Priestess, more action. 3 Wands, more action. So I feel like there needs to be more action taken towards something. So I feel like there needs to be more action taken towards money or more action taken towards success as well with these 2 cards. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. You say, card for career, 9 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, like wanting to give up, but not, which is good. But it's like, this could be saying that maybe you want more. Or maybe you want more fulfillment or more happiness out of career, is what I'd say to you, Maisie. 9 of Pentacles, that's crazy. 3 nines. 3 nines to me would be like a total new beginning. So, Maisie, 3 nines to me would say there needs to be a death. There needs to be kind of like a transformation in career. So I feel like there needs to be some sort of change, like some sort of new career, some sort of new job, some sort of new position, something like that. So that's what I would say with these cards, is what I would say to you. I do not, Enzo, I do not have a super chat from you. It's very possible that you did super chat, but I just don't see one here. This has happened like the past 3 nights, Mercury retrograde. So Enzo, pop your question in down below. I will be happy to answer it. I just don't have it here. So that's the problem. Diana, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Anything for me, Chris? Yes, Diana, you have the star, a wish, the 4 cups. It's like you're manifesting things. I said this tonight, Diana. It's like you're manifesting things that you want, but you're not noticing it because they're probably manifesting in a different way. So I feel like this is saying like you probably are manifesting your desires. You're probably manifesting stuff that you want, but it's like you can't see it. So I feel like this is saying that you need to kind of like open up to see it with these 2 cards, is what I would say to you. And it's like you're feeling left out in the cold, Diana. Yeah, maybe feeling hurt or sad about things. But the Temperance card is like saying you have to be patient at this time. And it's also saying like things will change in the future. Yeah, I feel like you have to let go of your fears as well, Diana. So that's that. But thank you, Diana. Enzo, like I said, feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. ALVD, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I recently quit my toxic job. Any messages for me? Emperor, 9 of Cups. I feel like this was a good idea. This says that this was a good plan. And the 9 of Cups is a wish. So I feel like you will be moving towards a wish. The Magician says you have a lot of talents, gifts, skills, and abilities that you could probably use to make money. So I feel like this is saying you need to use those skills, to be successful. So that's what I would say to you. Nicole, hello. You say, will me and Steven work out and be together? I would say yes. Ace of Swords is a card of success, Nicole. It's a card of victory. Knight of Wands is a card of passions in this situation. 4 of Pentacles is something stable. So I would say yes, for sure. Ace of Swords just says keep moving forward. It says keep doing what you're doing, basically. So that's that. Annette, I don't see one from you as well, Annette. So, yeah, like I said, I have no clue what's going on with YouTube, but they're definitely not posting some of the super chats. So, Annette, you say here about the message in my voicemail, was it a scammer? I would say, I feel like you need to trust. I would say yes. I feel like you need to trust your intuition here, but I would say yes to you, Annette. Mark, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Advice on my current job. Any positive progress? Yeah, you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a very good card for progress at work. It's a card of permanence as well. And so this is a card that says there will be permanent positive changes here. Yeah, you have the King of Wands. 2 Kings. This is very good for you, Mark. So this basically just says stay focused and you will be successful in this situation, basically. So that's what I would say there. I would also say that the King of Wands can be a card of confusion, Mark, as far as job. It can be like confusion about whether or not things are moving in the right direction, but kind of just says stay the course. You know? Yeah, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is literally my card of operating in darkness, Mark, and it is my card of, like, needing to keep just pushing forward is what I would say there. So, that's what I'd say to you. Brandy, feel free to type it. I saw your super chat pop up, of course, but it is also not here. So, Brandy, let me see if I... Brandy, thank you for the super chat. I found it. You say, cards for launching online store, please. 6 of Wands. Get as much attention as you possibly can onto it. You have the Hangman, which would be like delayed results. But Strength is like patience. I feel like you have to be patient. I would do it with this 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is a card of success, growth, abundance, good things coming in. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is like slow and steady work in progress as well. So I would do it. Lovely Emra. Will interview and test lead tomorrow lead to job offer? I would say let go of your fears and the Fool. I would say yes. Lena 96. I would say yes. I think you will receive answers on your birthday. So yes. Teresa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the weekend. Do you have the 5 of Cups and the Hierophant? This could be sadness. I would watch your emotions, but the Hierophant could just say it's going to be like a very straightforward weekend, basically. Yeah, Chariot as well. So I feel like there could be some sort of victory coming in for you this weekend, Teresa. I like it. Some sort of choice. It might be a good weekend for you to just like chill out, relax, you know, kind of like take some time for yourself, all that other stuff. Angie from Brooklyn, hello. You say card, please. Angie, you have the Sun, the best card in the deck, Angie. So I feel like there's like a lot of positive attention coming in for you. This could also be like ideas that pop into your head. The Sun says we need to pay attention to our ideas because they will lead to the most success. So pay attention to your ideas, but amazing card. So love it. Laura Jean, thank you for the super chat. Card for Monday's meeting. You have the Ten of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, probably just bored to death, basically. Page of Pentacles is a good card, obviously. It could be, like, good news coming in for you. So I feel like there could be good news here, is what I'd say there. Abby, is there a new job in my future? I would say yes. Two of Swords says you have to make the choice to get the job. Pippi, feel free to ask your question down below. I will be happy to answer it. Haley, card, please. You have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you need more balance in your... I feel like you need more balance in your life, is what I'd say here. So I feel like things need to be balanced. Shelly, do you see anything in the cards for me? Three of Pentacles. Could be like new money coming in for you, or more money I'm getting. Awana, do you think Narcissa will accept my finished work? I would say yes. Irini, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the weekend. You have the Six of Swords. Improvements. So I feel like there will be improvements coming in for you this week. And just things moving forward in the right direction, basically, with this card. So improvements is what I'd say to you. Or like moving on to calmer shores. Take a sip of water. I need it. No doubt about it. We're going to be waiting for Pippi's question. I think. If she posts it in here. Kelly, hello. And let me just shuffle this real quick, Kelly. And I will pull you a card. But let me just get this a little bit more mixed up here. And, all right. Kelly, you have the Justice card. So I feel like this is, Justice to me says where you put your energy is what you're going to get back. So I feel like this is saying, like, put your energy into positive things at this time. Syria Designs, thank you for the super chat. I would say don't give up on love at this time. Knight of Wands could be a fire sign coming in for you. I would definitely be careful of, like, player-like energy with this card is kind of like what's popping into my head. So I would be careful of players, obviously, with that card. Yeah, I feel like there's love coming in, but I feel like you have to, like, open up to it with this card here. That's what I would say to you. For sure. Yeah, where is Pippi? Pippi, pop your other question in there so I can answer it. Is Nirvani leaving? I don't know. Nirvani, good night. Sundis, you say, will I get married to Ahmed? I would say no, is what I'd say to you. I feel like someone new. I know, everybody's. Neptune, when will I see the results, Chris? Four of Pentacles, Hermit. Hermit says there could already be results, really, because the Hermit is about finding like the inner light. But if you're like waiting for results on a certain situation, it says like you need to like open up to the results, or it could just say like the results are happening, but you're just like maybe they're so small you're not seeing them in a certain situation. Basically, yeah, I feel like you will see results though. Yeah, I feel like you need to let go of thinking the outcome. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles is like waiting for results. Seven of Pentacles is waiting for something to be perfect. So that's what I would say here. But that's that. Part of me feels like people are just getting their questions are just not posting. Something's going on tonight. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Twain, hello, Twain. I have not seen you in forever, or maybe I just haven't said hi to you in forever. But hello, thank you for being here. Enzo and Pippi fell asleep. I think they might have fallen asleep. I definitely feel like that is possible. For sure. Mountain Mama, we are alive. We are. I'm gonna give them both about like 30 more seconds, maybe less here, and then I'm taking off. But I don't know. Shelly, thank you for the song. I will take it. That would be adorable if they were dating. That is true. Definitely possible. Elizabeth, hello. Hi. Thank you for being here. Does Ahmed love Sundus? I feel like Ahmed is being too defensive, is what I would say to you. I've had the stream buffering the whole time. What a pain in the neck. What's this pain in my neck? Mom, I feel like it's the children that you've had. 10 of Cups. Lovely Emra, am I going to do a 2020 review? I think so. I'm thinking I'm going to do each sign. I don't want to put this out there just in case it doesn't happen, but I think I'm going to do like one reading for each sign for 2020, but like I want to do something more in depth, if I'm going to do it. But so I think so. Is what I would say there. All right. I'm getting out of here, people. I feel like I took crazy pills tonight or something. So thank you, everybody, for putting up with me. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think we're just going to do a daily reading tomorrow. We'll keep it simple, keep it light. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night.